Alright guys, they're playing some Skarner top lane in the new patch versus Quinn. And what we're running in this game is Fleet, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Demolish, Second Wind, and then along with the Ghost and then also the D-Shield. This game, I want to be abusing the Fleet and have the Demolish so we can split with the towers and basically become sort of like a raid boss on the side lanes. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like it. The only problem that we have in this game is that we unfortunately are in a very bad matchup. We're being countered by Quinn very hard. But I don't think it's much of an issue since we have the second wind D-Shield combination. And we also have Skarner with the perma CC with the Warwick in the jungle. So I can confidently tell we're going to have a good time. We also have sustain, movement speed. My whole setup that I have in this game with Skarner, it's all being around Quinn and scaling. So I think we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a lot of fun this game. The only thing that I'm slightly worried about is that in the early game we're going to miss some of the last hits, I'm afraid. But yeah, we'll see how that's going to go. Definitely on our tower we're going to lose a lot. There's no avoiding it. But I'm going to do my best. This guy's not placing a ward down yet. Lost my cannon. I'm keeping my W available because we have the Warwick pathing here. And I'm also personally thinking about rushing either Steel Caps or Berserker Greaves. Like, doesn't really matter which one, as long as I get the movement speed. Of course, we lose that one too. He's got a ward. I think he probably knows. I've got him in the corner. He can't run anymore. If he tries running off this direction, then I can just keep walking up. Oh, he goes for me. Oh. Are we not getting both? We're not getting a single one? That's upsetting. I actually wasted all my sum spells. What's he got? Okay, he does not have teleport. Seems like Quinn is still in the jungle. So the faster I shove, the better it should be. You actually gotta kill my jungle though. Alright, time to back off. Ah, yeah, it turns out he got a double buff. Yep. Well, not double buff, he actually only got a red buff. Alright, we're gonna go back, and the first thing that we're gonna do is go this one, and that's pretty much it. Now we gotta fast forward back to lane, go by W. Now, it's not, like, it doesn't sound that bad, like, seeing the Quinn killing off my my jungler here, because I'm actually getting back to top lane before he gets a reset, so if I... Maybe if I can thin out the wave enough, I can probably force him to stay. I don't know. We're gonna figure out. We're getting kited down, as suspected. I got my boots, but this guy's pretty fast. Oh, I guess we probably can't stop him here. Nice. Pretty good freeze. Okay, it would be really good if we had the Warwick top set right now, because then we could like get a kill right now before he gets the reset, but I guess that's gonna be too late. Yeah, I probably can't do much more. Yeah, he's gonna get that reset now. Strategy failed a little bit, maybe not. Ah, he's forcing me. Well, it's working actually. It's working. Maybe. I hope it does. Is it working? I hope. Nope. Unfortunately not. Didn't work. But whatever. It's okay. It was worth trying. Took a lot of damage to try and get a kill for Warwick. Didn't work. Well, let's force this in. I'm kind of afraid we don't have enough wave clear, but we'll give it a try. This is a very tough matchup. Like, it's not an easy one. Beating a Quinn as Skarner is something like it's going to be rough because at least at the start of the game you don't typically get to run up to Quinn. It's not really going to happen. Oh, let's walk back. Still got my teleport. We haven't used my TP. In terms of like XP, it's actually looking pretty solid. Okay. And let's give it another try. If we take this wave, we should be on the same page. The only difference is that he's got more items than I am. That's all. Kind of sucks that we have the Warwick like pathing bot lane though in this game. Because he wants to gank top lane, but he's like pathing to the other direction. Oh, got it. Cool. Not saving all of them. At least I can proudly say that this Quinn is not going to get any kills with me. He won't. I could try and get a kill on him very fast though. He's guiding me down as suspected. Can't actually get to him. I got my steel caps. Can't get to him. Impossible. I don't really want to use my ultimate. Oh. Excellent. Okay, 2 assists right there. Cool. Now let's shove this real fast. I'm kind of afraid we don't get to hard push. Kind of. Quinn is gonna move faster than me clearing this wave. Alright, before we put another point into my other ability, I want to look at the ratios real quick. There you go. Because we have a choice here. We can go for the W. Yeah, I suspected Quinn moved faster than I thought. I needed help from the Warwick to help me clear this down. Now it's gonna affect my lane. So one thing we can do is we can go for this one. We can also decide to go for W, but typically E is going to get me more damage if I can proc it. That's like the main difference between both. Tough matchup. It is a very unplayable matchup for me. Like, the fact that I'm getting outranged is a pretty big deal for me. I will not get to this guy very easily, and it's gonna remain like this for a while. I do have enough damage to beat Quinn now. Oh, Skyner down again. I'm just gonna start tanking damage. This is not gonna work. Kinda decent. Okay. Perhaps, I suspect we could probably get a kill here. We don't have a Warwick ultimate, but I do have mine. Alright, here we go. I will not jump, I think. I'm too strong for him. Nice. Now we're off at a good start. Finally, it's about time. Alright. I wish I could proc another, like, you know, my first demolish, but unfortunately I can't, so it is what it is. It's actually starting to look pretty solid now, because, well, as you guys know, we're in a very big counter matchup, and we're actually making some pretty decent progress now. Like, we're actually getting somewhere now. We're at least capable of fighting Quinn. If we hit like one E on him, we can actually follow up with Qs, as you could see. I completely 1v1 that Quinn. He had no chance. But that it really depends on if I can hit my E and actually hit my auto afterwards. So I think the more points I put in my E, probably the bigger chance I can fight off Quinn, because the more points means more slow. So yeah, we'll see how that's gonna go. Probably not gonna be able to get to him. Getting creep blocked like crazy. We do have a Warwick ultimate. I'm gonna try not to use my... There you go. Kill transfer to jungle. Sure. And let's walk back here. Nice. And now we force. Gotta stop missing those. I want to try attempting proccing a plate here, but I guess Quinn's gonna make it back. Okay, I got it. Cool. I need like 750 to actually get my item. So I also cannot stay because that would be overstaying. Oh, so that's the hard shove. I've got my ghost available. I did not use my ultimate when I was approaching him with Warwick. So maybe I can beat him right here. Maybe. I'm gonna give it a try here. I've got everything that I need available to me.
An ally has been slain. Turret plating will fall soon.
If he hits E once, I'm gonna kill him. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Oh, he's gonna run for his life. I missed it. Are you kidding me? That's such an important one. And I'm getting kited down. Excellent. The most important ability, and I missed it. Oh man, I had the kill right there. It's so disappointing that I missed my E. That one really did matter. Also, the warded ball lane just expired right as I want to teleport. It's bad, man. Maybe I can still do it. Hold on. Yeah, I can do it. He should be around here. They walk the other direction. I think they got vision on me here. Oh, he's walking to... Alright. I guess that's not gonna help. Nope. Wasted my time trying to chase down a kill that I can't get. Nice. Let's shove. Man, this game is like 10 times harder if you're playing into a hard matchup. You can tell. Because normally, like, Skarner top lane, believe it or not, is actually a really, really good top laner. But if you run into a ranged matchup like this, and this guy actually outruns you while you cast Ghost, like, there's not much you can do. Got my Trinity Force. We can retry now. I need more items that provide me movement speed. Like, that's the perfect solution to Quinn. Because the more movement speed we can get, the more easy it gets. That's how it works. So I'm thinking, maybe as a secondary item, I can probably go for Deadman's Blade. And then he flashes away. Oh, cool. Okay, we got kills. Nice. Let's go back top lane. I am surprised that we're even standing like 204 here. Legitimately. We've been perma CCing the Quinn every time that she tries something. She's in a good matchup, but she's unable to get kills this game. Okay, finally. The only thing that we need is this tower, and then I'm very happy. Because this tower is actually going to get me this one. I need the moon plate for the 5% movement speed. Nice. Like at some point, like when you get so much movement speed, it's all a matter of just like walking in with W, and then you can just follow up with your ultimate. You can get kills every single time. Your ultimate cooldown is also going to be very low. So you can keep on casting it soon. Let's force next wave. It's gonna. That's actually a fight happening. Let's quickly run up here. Maybe we can 1 versus 2. Nah. Nah, I can't approach him. Nope, I'm getting kited down as usual. I do get my teammates topside though. Maybe he will overextend. I don't think it's gonna work. This guy will run for his life. Nope, it failed. This guy has a crazy amount of movement speed, by the way. It's honestly very impressive, like, seeing how much movement speed this Quinn actually has. He can outrun me, by the way. That's super weird. Wait a second. I probably can't do much more. I can't hit an E. Yeah. This Quinn can outrun my Ghost, by the way. That's impressive. I also have Moonplate. He outruns my Moonplate as well. Not bad. Okay, we've got my armor. Let's sell that one. I want to try and... let's get a longsword. Yeah, I could have also made the decision, obviously, you know, maxing my W, because my W gives me a lot of movement speed if I max it, but my E also provides me slow. So if I throw my slow, it basically does the same thing.
An ally has been slain.
No, that's not gonna work. Actually. I didn't hit. Yep, another one. Perma-CC. Goodbye, man. Last try. Let's shove this out. And let's go back top. We need to get like... let me check. How much more do we need? Yeah, like 600. And that's forces. I'm feeling pretty comfy right now about outscaling Quinn, because my next few points are going to be put into W, which certainly is going to allow me to chase him much better. And we of course also have my deadmans play coming up here in like 500. So we're getting there. Just need a little longer. I'm not going to fight off this Gwen because Nocturne can press R. We'll just respect them for a little. Nice. Back top lane. That's actually a fight in mid. I'm gonna try fighting up this guy depending on what will happen. Nah. I did have my teammates moving topside, but... Oh, they're actually still topside. Maybe they'll walk in? It's not working. I'm getting kited down as usual. Yeah, bad engage. Very bad engage. He casted everything in order to make that work. Oh. Gotcha. I still got my ultimate available. That's some good news. It could be the Nocturne. Nocturne has ult. Yeah. Hey! Oh man, he probably didn't expect me to have ultimate, so he just knocked himself into the wall and then I just straight up ult him. Yeah, nice one, man. Actually, we finally got that win for once. That's good news. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is... I think it would be a very good idea to go Black Cleaver. But... I also like Sunfire. Right here. I think though I'm just probably gonna go end up like getting the Black Cleaver. I'm also thinking about Titanic Hydra. Not a bad item. But I think Black Cleaver will help me here. Because of it reduces the ability, you know, the cooldown. Helps me strengthen them down. That's where most of my damage is coming from. Nice. Wait a second. That Quinn remains very strong, bro. Nice. Yeah, we can fight off that Quinn as easily still. Maybe I'm changing my mind. I could be going for a thornmail and probably tank everything for the full team. I'm actually thinking about doing this. So a little bit of a change of plans here. I think this is a much more solid idea. Let's go top side. Hello, Therabu. Hey, thank you for the sub prime. Welcome to the sub family, man. Okay, next. I've got my teleport available. The only problem is I can't really use it right now. They are taking the Drake. Oh, missed my cannon. Whatever. Let's get next one. And by the way, I haven't said this even once yet, but like we're actually worth a lot of gold at the moment. That's also something to keep in consideration. I think I might go for a teleport. I think we can get a really good fight off. Got him. And I still have my ultimate available, so I could make a play here. It's gonna get away now. Yep, we got him. You can probably notice this, like, I am saving my ultimate quite a bit for the best moment. Like, I don't really want to spam my ultimate, because if it's on cooldown, like, it's a large portion of my champ. The whole playstyle of Skarner is to lock down a specific target and perma-CC it. And you don't want to chain your CC with your E, so usually my E is my engage, and then after it ends, I'll see if it's still ult worthy. Of course, other times I'm just going to press R first, because that's usually the best option. But it really depends. If you don't have to use ultimate, you're obviously not using it. Let's get the next one. Need like 700. I think if we have thornmail, like, we're gonna be super unkillable. Oh. Good. Let's go back. Let's grab my giant spell. I also want to go Bramble first. Hold on. Nice. That one too. And here we go. I need like 500, so it's not that much anymore. Wait, we can try this out here. Yep. I actually died for that stuff. I kind of should have kept running, man. Should have kept roaming. I was expecting to get Nocturne ulted along the way. That's why I kept going, because there would be no disengage for me. If I would try running, Nocturne would kill me. But it ends up he didn't press on me in the end. So I did get a kill, but also died. Well, let's get next item. Probably Black Cleaver Titanic High, just what I'm thinking. Because then we can still get damage. Still get more tanky as well. I don't really care too much this game about going for any magic resist, because Gwen will shred right through anyway. And Twitch is kind of useless because I can just keep on like locking him down. I don't really care much about Twitch in this game. But maybe I will still end up going MR. It really depends. Depends on how fat they're going to get right now. Next one. Teleport in 35. We're about to get it up. And maybe... Aha. Oh, no Nocturne for me here. He actually went bot lane. Nice. Yeah, as suspected. She is like hyper scaling, if that makes sense. Gwen in the late game is absolutely broken. But yeah, of course I also don't have any MR. But she is more items than I am. You can tell how strong she is. She also has 22 stacks on Magi, by the way. Can I kill this guy? I'm expecting a Nocturne to be behind it. Thank you. Got him too. I love how the Twitch was like considering trying to fight me, and then he just changed target because I'm too tanky for this guy. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Just walk away, bro. That Twitch could be alive. And also like a fun little fact in this game. I've actually never taken a single like one of these altars. Actually, my teammates have been doing that for me, but the majority of the time, I actually didn't even get them. Simply because there's been no time for me to get them. I've never been able to get there. We've been pressured in by the enemy the whole game. Okay, so let's get Black Cleaver. And we will give it all a retry. I need to... Is that guy serious? There's no... I was not expecting her to go into that stuff, to be honest with you. Nah, I'm dead. He flashed. Bro, that Gwen jumped into me, bro. I didn't even think that she was gonna do that. I thought she was gonna turn. Unbelievable. Yeah, I need spare visage. Yeah, I'm gonna need this one. Yeah, I suppose it all ends here. Depends on if my mid lane can defend. Oh, Twitch gonna try. The guy's walking in vision. You can just see him. We are spawning in like 5 seconds, so we're able to defend. And maybe what I can do is flank them with my teleport. Alright, let's retry. I don't think it would jump on me. Lost a tower for that could actually been defended. Wait, we can try. Hold on a second. Oh, he ran off. Or not. Does he have vision? Very well then. It's so interesting how this guy's capable of being able to run against me. I cannot believe this Quinn is surviving all my movement speed. Unbelievable. Huh. I don't get to win this. No. That Quinn survives my movement speed, bro. I have so much movement speed. I even got Trinity. I have so much, bro. I got Deadman's Blade, my W's max, my E is a big, like, permaslow. Unbelievable. I was expecting, like, in the late game that I could chase down Quinn. Apparently not. She wasn't even inside her ultimate, and she just was able to. She was actually able to run still. That's absolutely wild. Well, we're like 1,000 away from Spirit Visage, and at the time of like chasing down Quinn, we also didn't have my Ghost available. So if we try like chasing her down again, I'm just gonna use Ghost next time. I could, maybe. I'm gonna give something a try. Nope. Never mind. I was thinking, if my teammates are on the base and we have a ward right behind them, I can just teleport to this ward and then flank them right on the back and use R. Turns out, I teleport, they actually got vision and they all jump on me at the same time. And that's how the game's probably lost. Feels bad, man. Yep. GG. We got really far. You know, considering my teammates are having a bad time, we got pretty far this game. Okay. Hey, this is Skarner Toplane. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.